And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to I Wanna Be the Dreamroamer, which is a needle fun game, nonetheless, apparently beginner friendly according to, well, the delicious fruit. I don't know if that's the case. I hope it is, because I'm not very good at needle, and well, it apparently is 36 of difficulty, but the thing is that when it comes to needle, since I'm so bad at it, it's something that really, like, I need to consider it like 10 or 20 points higher. But maybe I'm exaggerating, so let's just get into it. New game? Yeah, new game. Alright, so we start in the desert with some pyramids in the background. Well, that's easy. That's the... okay. That was just a demonstration, it seems. Alright. No, this is okay. For now. Kinda. Alright. It's been a while since I played an I Wanna Be the Guy fun game. So... I don't know how my fingers are gonna react, but I think it should be fine. I mean, as I say, I'm probably exaggerating anyways. It's probably actually beginner friendly, but I don't know, dude. Wouldn't be the first time that I get baited. I can't jump up there, so they actually want me to do that gate jump. Ouch. But how do you get enough height to get to the other platform? Maybe... I will assume that you need to jump around like the middle of the bottom spike. Like around there, probably. Hey Kyle, how is it going? You're just trying to... well, figure out if this is a good idea or not. And I'm not sure. It might not be a good idea. But at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? Me not beating the game? Well, yeah, that's the worst that can happen. I don't really know how to do that jump. Seems like getting filtered by the third screen, it's already a little bit embarrassing, but I legitimately don't know how to do this jump here. I mean, it's not like... oh wait, is it possible to go to the other side with the first jump? Oh, okay, never mind. That's very easy then. That jump, that is. Team, I had no idea that jump was actually possible. Alright. Wait, why am I jumping here? I will be going back. I'm stupid. I should be jumping up. My bad. Need to jump up here. Wait, let me check if the sound is fine. Yeah, I think the sound should be fine. Because with fun games it's a lot harder than with normal games to see if the sound is fine. Well, it's always hard. Alright. So, jump here. What caught my attention of this game, well, it's definitely not that it's a needle fun game. That much is correct. But rather, I like, for the little images that I've seen, I like the visuals. Because if there's something that happens a lot You know, I Wanna Be the Guy fan games is that the visuals are usually not the best, since obviously these are labors of love, right? So they don't usually have production value, and I'm not saying that this game has production value, I don't know, but at least if it looks pretty, even if it's just a little pretty, that's enough for me. Because there are a lot of fun games that are basically MS Paint abominations. Visually, I mean abominations, not like gameplay wise, right? But you know, I like to look at something pretty, and for the preview images, this game looked pretty, and I wanted to play a fun game. I mean, to be fair, I had a lot of games on Steam that I was like, I could play these games, but then I was like, I don't want to play these games, you know? And since it's been a while since I play a fun game, might as well play a fun game. Camellia looks pretty. Right, the problem is that it has to look pretty and it has to be something I can beat. Because, I mean, like those two conditions have to be satisfied. Hey Echo, how is it going? I wouldn't say that I'm playing fun games again, it's just that I didn't know what to play. And I was like, you know, it would be cool to play a fun game. So I basically went to Delicious Fruit and basically searched for games in between 30 and 40 of difficulty with more than 8 in quality. And I found this fun game. At first I was like, damn, this is Needle. I probably shouldn't touch it. But I mean, you can't really be that picky, you know. So I am like, just give it a try. No, see, that's the problem. Well, Shamite, I'm pretty sure that doesn't even look pretty. Seems that we have a gimmick here. Yes, it's a slow fall gimmick. Alright. Well, wait, is this Infinite Champ? No, it's not Infinite Champ. It's only slow fall. This game is pretty cool and it's not just Needle. Oh, I see. Well, that's good to hear. But yeah, I am surprised because I didn't really find that many fun games that seem interesting. Like, I went to Delicious Fruit with those search terms, right? Between 30 and 40 of difficulty, which, yes, I know that narrows down the selection a lot. But I mean, I thought I would find more, especially if I included Needle games, but I didn't find that many. But that's okay. What's important is that I at least found one. I also, you know, there is this game that I got recommended to me some time ago called I Wanna Be the Showdown, but the download is not available. So I gotta ask Draynot for that. He will probably be able to get it. Well, it's not available on Delicious Fruit. Maybe it's available on the wiki, I don't know. You know that when it comes to downloads, it's apparently a sensitive topic. What download? I Wanna Be the Showdown. That apparently is not available. So I wanted to play that one, but it wasn't there, so. But that's okay, like, don't worry about it. I mean, I can just ask Draynot in my Discord and he will, you know, just probably find it. Maybe. Hey Blue, how is it going? You're doing some champing action. Boom. Oh, there is the link. Nice. Thanks, Echo. I guess I can download it now. Though, I don't know why. I have the feeling that I already downloaded this. but I didn't find it on my folder. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I mean, with my memory, I mean. Because I have the feeling that I did download Showdown sometime, but I didn't find it anywhere in my folder or on the internet, that is. So I'm not sure. But anyways, thanks for the link. Maybe that's the next game I can play, I don't know. Again, when it comes to games I play, you should never think that I'm gonna start playing this from now on. I always come and go when it comes to games. I never really stick to something in particular, you know? So it's just the way I am, basically. I just go where the wind takes me, I guess. Maybe. No, not where the wind takes me, but where I just feel like going. Oh, new zone. Does this game have this famous Yuto? No, it doesn't have that character. Wait, are these platforms? Those don't look like platforms. Oh, they are. Okay, no, they are not platforms. They are like some weird champ refreshers, but they are not solid. And they are champ refreshers that only activate when you are next to them and press champ. I also like that the icon of this game is a star. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you get... Oh, you do get an additional champ. It's not just that it gives you one champ, it gives you two. The one that you get at the beginning and the double champ. Nice game design, an easy level that teaches you how to use the object before adding spikes. I mean, you always have to have a little tutorial. I mean, it's the classic way of doing it. It's been kinda that way since Super Mario Bros. Well, probably before that even. Whoop. I also like the music, it's pretty chill. Very pleasant to listen to. Ouch. Many indie games miss. Yeah, there's always someone that, you know, might be their first time making games and stuff like that. But eventually they all learn. Yeah, the music is good. Music is very relaxing. Well, which I think that it's something that it's, for a needle game, very needed. Because I mean, when you play a needle games are the kind of games that you do a lot of repetitive stuff. Well, when you get stuck at least. So, you know, it's just one of those things that I think that it's needed in order to not lose your cool. Because, you know, if this was heavy metal, I don't think this will be a very nice experience. Well, I don't know if no music at all is a nice experience, though. Oh, it's okay, it's starting again, don't worry about it. Just has a slow start. There you go. I like that almost every level seems to have a 3/4 at the beginning. I might be a Zelda fan. You never know. I also opened Shoy2 Key in God knows how long to play a fun game. Because the last time I opened Shoy2 Key was to play Trackmania. But now I actually open it to play a fun game. So there I wanna be the Danmaku. Probably. Well, I mean, there are a ton of shoot 'em up, bullet hell, well, avoidances normally called fun games. Oh, that's a nice mechanic. You go forward a lot. There you go. But yes, you have lots of different fun games. But you gotta comprehend that a lot of them might be a little bit hard. Avoidances in particular are something that requires quite a little bit of practice, you know. And obviously the hardest avoidances are things that only a very low amount of people can do. I don't know if I'm colorblind, but I can barely tell the difference between the red and green apples. You might be colorblind, yes, because they are quite different. So I don't think the color is what's important, it's the symbol what is important. You see that they have like a fast forward icon. Yeah, by symbol I mean, you know, like the fast forward thingy. You didn't see it? That's interesting. Wait, what? Oh, I think that reverses gravity? No, it makes you go all the way to the top until you meet a ceiling. You blame watching it in 360p? Well, yeah, of course. If you're watching in 360p, you're not gonna see those details. What did you expect? Oh, you don't get an additional jump. Just go up. But yeah. Twitch, when you lower the resolution, it makes little things very hard to see. Is this a sham? It is pretty cool, yeah. You want me to fall? Fuck. Wait, why is there a platform up there to the right? Is that supposed to be a secret? What happens if I go there? If I can even go there? Well, I'm assuming I can, but a little bit curious. It's there, all alone. I don't even know if I can jump there. Maybe it is a possible jump, but nope. Alright. Never mind. You could cheese this level? No. This jump is not possible, I'm pretty sure. I don't think even with perfect align you can do that jump. And well, everything else is just not possible. Hit the stars twice? No, because you cannot cancel your jump. No, see, here's the thing. I know what you're saying. You want me to do this. But the problem with doing that... Here, let me show you. First of all, it's not enough to reach the exit. But second of all, you don't have a double jump. afterwards. So it's not like you can just jump into the exit. But this is not that hard. I mean, see, for example here, now you get the double jump that I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use earlier, right? Maybe? I think I might need to use earlier, probably. That was so close, it's okay. Use it after bonking. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that is correct. That is the strategy. Yeah, there is no difference in the distance. The difference is that you have a double jump. No, Blue, you cannot cheese this. I already explained why. You don't get a double jump. If you had a double jump at the beginning, you could, but you don't. You get the double jump here because you should jump into it. Wow, that was very dumb. Oops. Good luck with Needle. Thanks. How is it going, Mario and Shoyer? Should save your jump. You forgot putting forehead in that message. Yeah, just save your jump, right? Like, just jump into that star using only one jump, like this. That surely will work. No, it doesn't work that way. Don't worry, everything you can think of was thought by the maker beforehand. So you don't have to worry about trying to find exploits because you won't. Don't worry about it. I mean, there are people that can find exploits in this kind of games, but usually those people know a shit ton about fun games. And usually they are ways that you don't expect. Yeah, exactly, no worries. It's something that is common when you are exposed to something you don't know a lot. In fact, it's kinda... I think that that's more prevalent in genres like fighting games, right? In fighting games, a lot of people like to say things that are not correct, even though they think they are correct, because I think that it's a genre that is very hard to understand, right? So for example, someone, you know, that gets knocked in the corner and that, you know, eats a meats upon wake up, right? Spam 2A. Yeah, you will know, but like, see, if someone sends you to the corner after a combo, then they meets you up and you eat that combo, and then they meet you up one more time and they kill you. So a lot of people first thought to that, people, I mean, that never touched a fighting game before, they are like, wow, this guy is cheating because he's not letting me do anything, right? That's the casual thing that you could think of. But that's the thing with things that you are not exposed to. It's very easy to make observations that are not really correct. But on the bright side, you always learn, right? Well, people that do that with fighting games usually don't learn, right? Instead, they just abandon the genre. Not like they are missing much anyways, but yeah, it's okay. It's very easy to do that. I think another game where it's very easy to say incorrect things might be Osu, for example. Like in Osu, like I'm trying to remember, but I remember there were a lot of things that people said about that game. Like, obviously first time watchers, right? That have no fucking clue what they are talking about. If you walk off a platform, do you get 2 champs? No, you get 1 champ. Yeah, it basically is your double champ. Like, basically, if you're in the air, you can do 1 champ. Whether you started from another champ or you just drop off, while you're in the air, you only get 1 champ. And when you get 1 champ, well, there are some gimmicks that, for example, allow you to refresh your champs, but unless there is a gimmick, you won't get another one until you land, obviously. When you land, your air champs refresh. Hey Yami, how is it going? Yeah, that's a good example actually, thank you. In Osu, there are a lot of people that are like, well, if you want to practice your aim, why don't you just play Relats? Relats is a mod that basically allows you to move your cursor without needing to press buttons to the beat. The thing about that is that won't make you better at the game. For the simple fact that Osu is a whole package, right? If you're good at aiming without tapping, you're basically good at Relats, at the mod Relats. You're not good at anything else, pretty much. But it's pretty easy being a first-time watcher of Osu and be like, hey, why don't you just use this? Because it sounds reasonable, and it might be reasonable, like for someone that hasn't. You cannot line in the middle there. It's okay, we don't need it. We don't need the middle. Don't you worry about it. Never knew Relats as a mode. Yeah, basically in Osu you have a lot of modifiers. It's not a mode, it's a mod. Mod as in modifier. So in Osu you have, well, I will probably forget one of them, but basically you have modifiers that make the game harder and increase your score, modifiers that make your game easier and decrease your score, and modifiers that nullify your score, but they are additional modes. So, yeah, easy mode. Well, easy mode is funnily enough one of the modes that supposedly makes the game easier. Problem is, how Osu mapping normally is, like modern Osu mapping, that mode is worthless because it actually makes everything harder. Regardless, well, that's also another example that it's a very newbie thing to say. Why don't you play easy mode? Easy mode makes the maps harder because there is more stuff on the screen at the same time, which means that you have less time to see what you're supposed to do. Well, aside from easy, you have also I mean, the hard modifiers, you have hard rock, which means that the circles are gonna be smaller, they approach faster, and also they are reversing the screen. Then you have hidden, that makes the circles disappear before you need to press them. You have double time, that makes the song 1.5 times faster. You have flashlight, that basically only makes visible the area surrounding your cursor and everything else is black. There was another hard modifier that I don't remember now. There was a 5th hard modifier. Which one was it? Wait, what was the 5th hard modifier that I'm missing? Which one was it? Or was there not 5th hard modifier? Well, I don't remember. Yeah, I think I say flashlight. But yeah, I guess the name is a spotlight. Yes, I did mention it. So I'm missing one. I mean, hidden hard rock double time, spotlight, and what else? Oh, well, no. Nightcore, no. That wasn't the one I had in mind. But yes, Nightcore is another mod that is pretty much double time, but it doesn't just make the song faster but higher pitched, which makes sense for a song that is faster. Well, maybe I'm just inventing that mod in my mind, and maybe there is not such a mod. Regardless, the mods that you are interested in, which, since you asked me about relats, are the last set of modes that are score nullifiers. So basically you have... Oh, the spinner one, yeah, but that's not a difficulty reducer, it's a difficulty... I mean, it is a difficulty reducer and not enhancer. That's a spoon out. It makes the spinners automatically. Yes, but it's not a hard modifier. Okay, yeah, you are correct. It's probably that one. Aside from that, you have the score nullifiers that are relats. Relats, as I said, it's a mode that allows you to tap. No, not tap, sorry. Aim without needing to tap. You have, well, autoplay that, I mean, it's not a mod, it's just making the map play by itself perfectly. And then you have, I don't remember the name of this one, but one that you don't need to aim and you only need to tap. I forgot the name of that one, but that's basically the counterpart of relats. If I made an Osu map, will you play it? No, because it will suck. And I don't say that to make you feel bad. The thing about Osu maps, Osu mapping in general, it's impossible for your first map to be good. It doesn't matter how hard you try, how much theory you consume, making your first Osu map good is not possible. At most, if you are somehow a prodigy on Osu mapping, I don't know how you could be that, but if you are that, you might be able to do a decent, a passable map, but your first map is never gonna be good. If you keep trying though, and you actually map a lot of things, well, maybe. Your first map will suck balls no matter what. There are multiple reasons why that's the case. I personally think that that's because the Osu editor is garbage. A lot of people disagree with me that the Osu editor is not garbage. Well, problem is that there are a lot of things that are just not very clear, and a lot of other things that would be a lot easier if they were made in another way. And it also could be optimized a lot more. But I think that that's the main reason why your first map will never be good, because it's just a tool that requires a lot from the user, down to things that I personally don't think should be something the user should take care of, but you know. Regardless, until you get comfortable with the editor and you are able to understand what makes a map good to play, or rather how you can pass that there into a map, how you can plaster that idea into a map, and when you understand how a map can be bad, because that's also another thing that is easy to miss. If you only play maps that are decent, like the maps that get ranked, most of ranked maps are decent at worst. Some of them are pretty questionable, but you won't really play a map that is technically bad. You can play a map that very subjectively could be considered bad. You will never play a map that is from a technical standpoint bad. So another thing that is important to learn when you map is knowing how a map can be bad. And avoid that, obviously. Clearly. You want to learn what's bad to avoid it. So yeah. That's what you do. But you know, it's basically a whole bunch of... It's a big clusterfuck, Osu mapping. Would have never thought there was a theory behind Osu mapping. Yeah, and that's because it's extremely hard. It's very hard to become a good mapper. I will say that even harder than to become a good player, but that depends on what you mean by hard. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure that someone that is 40 years old, no matter how hard they try, they will never be the best player in the world, right? So, in that regard, it will never be as hard as that. But I mean, if we should take it as what you need to do instead of, you know, the specific requirements, I will say that mapping is harder. Because playing, you get good by playing. Sure, mapping, you get good by mapping, but I think it requires more than that. Like, it requires constant evaluation of what you're doing, feedback from other people, play testers, right? While getting good at the game, I know this is gonna sound oversimplifying, but just requires you to play it a lot. Sure, you have to play Osu a lot if you want to become good. But yeah, mapping is a different beast. Are the maps in Project Diva random in any way, or will it always be the same buttons in the same... No, they are the same every time. There is no RNG, if that's your question. But that also applies to Osu. I mean, or pretty much to every rhythm game that prices itself. Like, every single rhythm game has static maps. Well, sure. There might be an experimental rhythm game that might have RNG mixed in. Sure. But most rhythm games are static. A map will always be the same map. You can apply modifiers to it, but it will never be random. Ever. Because that kinda goes against the point of being a rhythm game, right? I mean, it will be nice, yes, if, like, for example, in Osu you could get random maps that change the location of the circles and shit in a way that still maintain the essence of the map and also the rhythm, of course. But that's, as you will expect, very, very hard. Like, you will need some AI bullshit in there to make something like that work. It might be possible eventually, but yeah. So no, to answer the question, there is no RNG in almost any rhythm game. Will you take a fan game recommendation? I mean, I always take recommendations, not just for fan games or for anything. It's a different story if I end up playing it. You know, I take recommendations and I take them into consideration, but yeah, I don't know if I will play it. But yeah, bring it on. Let me see what you have. It's difficult to reach the levels of shit that all Touhou Osu maps reach. Well, all Osu maps are based on the old Taiko... No, not Taiko. I think it was called... Well, I don't remember the name of the DS game, but the Osu DS game. And the Osu DS game had that kind of mapping. I want to escape Heavenly Host. Echo. Not only I play that game, but you watch me play it. I mean, yes, I don't expect you to remember such a random thing, but you were there. My memory sucks. No, that's okay. My memory also sucks. So, it's not a problem. But yes, you were there. I remember you being there when I played that game. But that's okay. It was a cool game. I like the part with the piano. It was funny. Well, that's the thing that I remember the most. Well, and also the horror RPG maker feeling was pretty cool. Recommended it to so many people at this point. I mean, it was one of the games that was in the I Wanna Tourney, wasn't it? I played most of the adventure games there. I didn't play the last ones. Like, I basically, towards the last month and a half, I think, I kinda abandoned that. But I did play, like, the first 4 adventure games of that event. My homeboy's been scanning the I Wanna Be the Guy category looking for any kind of virgin blood. What you mean virgin blood? I mean, I might not be a veteran, but I played a lot of fun games. It's just that my concept of a lot is obviously very different from probably the concept of a lot of anyone here. It originated there, the last tourney games weren't good anyways. Yeah, I remember you also telling me that the last games were not something I would like. So I basically didn't bother. In fact, the last game that I played from that tourney was yours. You know? I'm pretty sure that's the last game I played of that tourney. So yes. That is correct. The games after that one, I think that, well, for what you told me, were not very good. But that's okay. Because you know how I am. I just play different things. Just play a lot of different things. Well, that's also one of the reasons why it's hard to keep an audience. Thankfully, I don't really care that much about numbers. But if I wanted to grow my audience, that's a very bad idea, doing what I do. I can't play the same type of games for too long, you know. Eventually, I grow tired of them. Let me change my recommendation then. I Wanna Stop the Heartbeats. It's a 9.2 adventure game. What's the difficulty? That's what I'm mostly interested on. Because the rating, I play some games that are rated on SIDS. 50, okay. That's something I should be able to do. With difficulty, I mean. Not like I'm gonna do it easily, but it's something I should be able to do. Thanks. I'll try to remember it. But, you know, as you say, yeah, my memory is not the best, but I will make an attempt at remembering it. I'm trying to see the rest of the level to see exactly what else do you do here. Okay. Wait. What? Oh, I need to go up. Oh, okay, okay. I actually need to go up. Apparently, well, I wonder what's there. I mean, considering that this game is tagged with short, something tells me that's the end of the game. But it's okay. Even if that's the case, that's alright. Oh wow, you can go below that. Do you see that? Well, see, that will be an exploit chance, but you die before you can do anything about that. Yeah, since there is no warp, I gotta either assume that, or that there's gonna be some weird shit. Damn it, I'm pressing too much the sham button there. I think mostly the issue that I have with fun games, and you said it once, Echo, is that I have like very high standard for fun games, you know. So it's very hard to find fitting fun games at the end of the day. Which is the reason why, you know, a lot of times I don't even wanna bother. Because there are some games that I do think that they are, like, I get baited by myself thinking that they are good. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is the end. There you have it. It was short, it was beginner friendly, so the tags were correct. This is a short, beginner friendly needle game. Damn, I can't believe that I did not get baited this time. I actually did not get baited this time. It's unbelievable. But there you have it. And thanks for the follow, Eric, and how is it going? Shishi's thanks. And also, how is it going, Berv? He is actually the creator of this fun game, by the way. Well, I don't know if it's pronounced Berbe or Berv, but he is the actual creator of this short fun game. And you did a pretty good job. This is indeed very beginner friendly. In fact, I could see this being a game that you can introduce people that you know, that never played platforming games, and you can introduce them to platforming games with this one, I'm pretty sure. Not just fun games. Well, yes, it also will work to introduce them to fun games, but I feel like it's a cool game for, you know, for beginners in general, you know, because I think that every screen, like, I can kind of get in the mind of a beginner, and I can see that every screen will feel like a huge achievement, because I know people that are very bad at games. And I think that games like this one are perfect because they are doable, and you know, again, they have the satisfaction when you finally beat a screen. The actual dev in chat. Do you guys subscribe to the I Wanna Be the Guy game category? You don't need to subscribe, you need to follow. Like, basically you press the follow button on the I Wanna Be the Guy category, and you know, you should do that. But anyways, that's been this game. I think you return with F2, right? Yeah, that's something that I remember. So yes, there you have it. I Wanna Be the Dreamroamer by Verve or verbe. I will put the two pronunciations there just in case. So, you know, good stuff.